Hello, this is Jason Robinson from Illustration by Design. It is now Friday, Good Friday. So I want to wish everybody a very happy Holy Week, Easter weekend, and Passover. And of course, I'm already boomering up the stream, so have no fears. I'm doing well. If I'm screwing up the live stream, that means I'm doing good. But yeah, just want to wish everybody a great Holy Week. Hope you guys are doing well and are ready for the weekend. I am currently working on this, drawing a spawn that I started for Drawn and Quartered on Wednesday, and tried to finish it that evening, but just ran out of time. Didn't have, well, first I ran out of time in the actual 2-hour competition, and then I tried to continue drawing it afterwards, but yeah, it just took too long. So I'm going to finish it now on this live stream once I can get going here. There we go, that's better. But anyway, yeah, but this is where it's at here. And I got last place in the competition, which just tells you how great the art was for the artists who were actually drawing that night. So I'm not disappointed with that. I mean, the people who came in first, second, and third did really good jobs. So it's very cool. So actually, this is the first time I'd drawn Spawn since I had done that Spawn comic for Todd McFarlane back in the 90s. So yeah, it was fun. It was neat. Let's see what else is going on. Oh yeah, I'm drawing a comic book. Secret Comics presents a horror anthology written by Nasser Abadi, and we are currently trying to raise $6,000 to publish and deliver the book to the comic customers who are backing the book. So it is currently available. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you can see a ticker scrolling by from right to left, down here, I believe. And if you go to that website, www.secret-comics.com, then you will be able to purchase a copy of the comic book. It's now available for sale, and it will be available until May the 12th, after which the campaign will end and we will be focusing on getting it to the printer if it funds, if it reaches $6,000. If it doesn't reach $6,000, then we won't be able to afford to print it, and everybody gets a refund, and yeah, there's no comic book. So we would love to get this comic book into your hands, so we are asking everybody to back the book, support it, buy a copy or 5, and you can also purchase head sketches from me of any character you want, or you can purchase original art from the comic, original pages from the comic book, for you to enjoy. Let's see here. Here. Here's one of the pages I'm working on right now for the book. I don't know if you guys can see it or how well it'll show up. All right, I may have to zoom out. I'm not sure. But sorry, I'm playing with my tablet as I'm talking. There we go. That's a little better. But yeah, this is one of the pages. This is page 13, Lucky 13, and so you can see these are the pencils. I'm not done penciling this page yet, but this will give you a good idea of what the art looks like for it. Let's see, ink page. Here's an ink page from the book. It's actually the first page. But if you go to the link in the description, or you just type in secret-comics.com, into your browser, you can see a number of pages from the comic book that have been inked, and you can see what type of art you'll be getting from the book. So I just want to encourage everybody to go out there, back the book. We need your help to fund the book, and so right now we are falling behind in our funding for the book. So right now at this rate, the book won't reach our goal. So I just want to keep on reinforcing the fact that we need people to actually buy the book in order for the book to be published. So don't wait till the last minute thinking that you know, it'll happen, because crowdfunding tends to be a domino effect. If people don't back the book, then people see the campaign is not being funded, and so they have a tendency not to back the book either. So the sooner people back the book, the better. So if you're waiting, please do not wait any longer. Evan Hotep is here. Hey, how you doing? He said, Spawn? What is this, Drawn and Quartered? Well, this is me finishing the artwork that I started on Drawn and Quartered. So I tried finishing it Wednesday night, but it just took too long. Eric Hawkins says, not if, when it funds. Well, I'm hoping that is true, but right now, based on the funding we have, it is if it funds. So in order for me to say when it funds, we'll have to be raising a lot more money than we are right now. Right now, I think we are at $2,300 out of $6,000, and we are halfway through the campaign. So we've raised about a third of the money with half the time left, and that's not good. So again, I want to encourage everybody, don't wait. You can buy a copy for as little as $8 for a signed copy. You can buy 2 signed copies for $16 and get a trading card with free shipping. So you know, there are a lot of great options to back the book, and yeah, I just want to encourage everybody, back the book, get a great comic in return, and yeah, maybe more depending on what you purchase. So, but anyway, dang, now that this tablet is acting up like crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna get to drawing, and we'll do that. Let me see here. Let me change the stay. Don't move. Zoom in. That's better. There we go. All right. Get the Muzak. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me, because I will be right here drawing. Tried to go on Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition last night because they had a really cool topic. They were drawing Akira. I was all excited to do it, and I started drawing last night, and about 20 minutes in, realized I couldn't do it because I just haven't been sleeping as much as I should, and when I don't get enough sleep, my eyes start to burn and I can't see, and it's basically my body telling me that you didn't get enough sleep, stupid. And so it basically shuts down on me, so I had to drop out, which stunk because I really wanted to finish, but my body was telling me something else. So it's time for bed. It's like, okay, it won't let me see, I can't draw, so I guess I gotta go to bed. So, but hopefully at some point I'll go back and try to finish that drawing. and I'm also working on a few other jobs right now, and trying to get those done. So it's just trying to get, I don't know, just trying to get as much done as I can, and until my as long as my eyes hold up, which is often the problem. Alright, let's see. Eric Hawkins says, I jumped in and finished up for you in DNQFE. Oh, cool. Awesome. Hopefully you won. Hopefully Eric Hawkins won. Thank you very much, Eric, for taking my place. Gotham Knight says, I like jamming to some music when I draw. It sometimes inspires me more for the right drawing mood. I've been playing around with Wacom and digital drawing. I need to do some traditional again. Yeah, I find that this tablet is annoying the heck out of me. I find that drawing on a computer is faster for me, but I get a lot more enjoyment drawing traditionally. So, I just prefer drawing traditionally. Eric. He said I ended up being second. Then the person who won must have been really good, because Eric Hawkins is a really good artist. Gotham Knight says, I have plenty of paper and pens to use for it. I've just been doing digital goofing around. Yeah, digital's great for goofing around because you can goof around and not have to. It's easier to make corrections. A lot easier to experiment on digital. But generally, I find that I'm able to become a better artist drawing traditionally because I'm forced to be careful and slow down and not make mistakes. When I do digital, it's so easy to fix things that I don't hone my skills as much as I tend to do traditionally. One Doom Rabbit won. Oh, cool. Very cool. Awesome. It's kind of silly, says Gotham Knight, but my hands tend to cramp up when I try doing traditional. No, okay. No, I understand. That's a good reason. Digital takes a little longer for my hand cramps. Not sure what that is. It's probably just, I don't know. It might be the angle of the tablet. I don't know. But, yeah. Physical limitations will determine what you use when it comes to art. So right now my glasses are falling off my face. Let's see. Okay. I can't stay too long with this live stream because I need to I'm going to need to take off fairly shortly. I don't want to take longer than 2 hours with this. And then we have Good Friday services at 7, so gotta put a time limit on myself, or else I will just be hacking away at this forever. Alright. Can you guys see this? I want to make sure that it's actually on in frame. digital, I don't rush, and I'm silly even doing a rough sketch out. I will clean my sketch. I even color in things slow to what I see most people do. Gotham Knight says, I don't even use that many of the tools doing digital, so usually lines may not be clean. I just kind of like having it more of me just drawing, even if it might not look perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I would need to draw more digitally to, I guess, have a, I mean, I have an appreciation for it, but it's just, yeah, I draw with a Wacom tablet. I mean, not a, what is it called? The screen tablets, like, what's the one that Wacom makes? The Cintiq. I mean, the Cintiqs are, and I don't know if you use a Cintiq or you just use a Wacom tablet. Maybe you said, I just forgot. But I think when you use a Cintiq, that gives artists more of a, I don't know, more of an enjoyable sense of drawing digitally. I've just never gotten a lot of enjoyment drawing digitally. It's probably just because I spent my life just drawing traditionally, so drawing digitally tends to be kind of, I don't want to say cold to me, but I've tended to avoid it for the most part. You know, I've done jobs, obviously, drawn digitally, but when I say drawn digitally, I don't mean like in Illustrator. That's fine, but drawing with a tablet, like a traditional pencil or pen in Photoshop, I just don't enjoy it that much, so I don't do it. Again, I'll do it for speed because it's very easy to make corrections, but preference-wise, nah, I'd much rather draw by hand traditionally. I mean. Evan Hotep says, what do you do when you have to draw but you don't want to? I draw. When I have to draw but I don't want to, I draw, because I have to draw. When you say have to, you're talking about for like a job. That's the only time I have to draw. And when a job's due, I have to do it. So, but if I if I don't feel like drawing and I don't have to draw, I just don't draw. So that makes sense. Gotham says, anyways, I should get some house chores done. I saw you were on, so popped in a moment. Take care. Okay, thanks. Gotham says, yeah, same here. I not too long ago got one with a screen, and only so far used it twice. Went back to my just using the Wacom. That is $80. That's funny. So I kind of feel like I was foolish to spend $300 on a new one. I eventually played with it more though. I use Sketchbook Pro to dual and draw. Oh, cool. That's neat. Yeah, I mean, I think you'll like the screen tablet once you play with it more. Like I said, I think I've used one once years ago. A friend had it and he let me try it out. But yeah, I mean, if they're as low as $300, then maybe one day I'll actually get one. But right now, the standard Wacom tablet, the Intuos that I have, I think it's the Intuos 4, is more than sufficient for me. Since I don't draw digitally that often, it's just yeah. So I'm very happy with the setup I have right now. Gotham Knight says, I can't do it. Usually if I force myself to draw, I end up frustrated and such. I usually have to be in the right mood. Well, yeah, that's true if it's not for a job, but I'm assuming that when he says, if you have to draw, when Evan says, what do you do when you have to draw, but you don't want to? The only time I have to draw is when it's for a job. And when I have a job, the job has to be done. So that takes precedence over my not wanting to draw. my mercenary side takes over, and my desire to get paid overrules my desire to do something else other than draw. So yeah, for me it's not that much of a struggle once I consider that. Alright. Alright. What pen is this? What am I using? I'm using a 3. Alright. I guess that's okay. Gotham says, yeah, no, I never have done anything for a job. I do it more as a hobby or at times doing something for fun and a surprise for family or friends. I just sometimes try to tell myself I need to keep my drawing hand active because in school I drew a lot compared to now and being older. Okay, I said I was going, not shut up. Okay, Gotham Knight, you take care. I'll see you later. And if you have not already, please hit the like button for this live stream, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell for notifications of future videos, because I will be back at some point, hopefully. And want to make sure that you good folks know when that happens. When you hit the notification button, the bell, make sure you have it set for all, so that you get all of the notifications. And also, if you would, consider sharing out this video to social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever other ones are out there nowadays. Let people know that I'm drawing, that I'm listening to some somewhat cool music, and that my channel exists. So that'd be very, very cool if you would do that. Oh man.
Of all the boys I've known, and I've known some, until I first met you I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I racked my brain hoping to explain all the things that you did to me. Papa, Mr. Shane, please let me explain. Oh, Mr. Shane means you're grand. Oh, Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest. It means you're the fairest in the land. You're the
Evan Hotep says, how to draw from elbow? What does that mean, Evan? I'm not sure I understand.
Let me explain. Oh, Mr. Shane means you're grand. Oh, Mr. Shane, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land.
Greetings from the Andersons. I'm Patty. I'm Maxie. And I'm Laverne.
I would say Alabama, even September, for each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I try to explain why me is to shame, so kiss me, I guess you will understand.
I don't know. I always hear you shouldn't use your wrist, fingers only. Well, it just depends on what you're drawing. I mean, I tend to use only my wrists and fingers when I draw. If I'm drawing, I mean, you know, if I'm drawing like over a wide area, then I'll use my elbow. But if I'm just drawing like these spikes here, why would my elbow get involved when it's just my fingers sort of doing that? I mean, my elbow wouldn't be. This is my elbow getting involved in drawing for like large areas. For small areas, it's just my fingers and and my wrist. So it just really depends on what you're drawing. At least for me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe other artists do use their elbows. They get their whole body into it. I don't know. Eric Hawkins says, I usually draw with a pencil. Waka waka waka. Oh, cool. They have a dab emoji. I had no idea they had that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. These kids nowadays, they come up with the darndest things. Dab emojis. That's crazy. That's crazy. Probably use another pen. This one's a little too thick. This is better. Ah, dang it. Ah. Ah. Shoot. Grab my brush pen by the cap. The pen flew off into space and landed on his bristles. That is not good. Ah. That is definitely not good. It's still working, but It's not the way you want to treat your drawing instruments. Let's see. What time is it? It's 4:30. You gotta keep an eye on the clock. Hey, FlyFox Pro, how you doing? Good seeing you. You're having a good Friday? Haha, get it? Hope you're having a good Friday. Haha, because it's Good Friday. It's Good Friday today. Happy Good Friday to you. Weird thing is, this song that's playing right now, the original song, which is basically this, it's 100 years old. It's from like the early 20s, 1920s, like 1920. Now they brought it back as electro swing, which is pretty cool. Come on. Quit goofing around. Let's see. Pen. Evan Hotep says, how concerned would you be if you saw someone with teeth for eyelashes? I would probably avoid them. If someone had teeth for eyelashes, I would avoid them. Because that would usually mean that they're eating with their eyes. And that would be very unpleasant to see. Imagine someone sticking a hot dog in their eyeball and eating it. Yuck. No thanks. Eating spaghetti, slurping up spaghetti through their eye sockets. That would not be fun. Imagine someone chewing bubble gum with their eyes, blowing bubbles with their, ugh, blah, blah. Yeah, it'd be very weird. Suddenly, a wink could be considered a threat. Evan Hotep says, seems wise. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that would be. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't want to date a girl who had teeth for eyelashes. Let's put it that way. if she had false eyelashes, she'd actually have dentures in her eyes, which would be weird. Okay, Hotep says he has a good one. We give a whole new meaning to the phrase eye candy. Funny. Eye candy, blowing bubble guns with your eyes.
By now. What have I told you? All right, I guess I wasn't thinking. You weren't thinking? You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not think of your own personal safety? There. Shake hands with danger.
Trying to figure out the shadows for these spikes that they're casting. Tends to be the trickiest part for me. Figuring out shadows and the like. I have to sort of project in my mind what they would look like. good enough, I think.
What if it bumped that control by accident? You'd be mid-speed by now. What have I told you? All right, I guess I wasn't thinking. You weren't thinking? You mean you'll work on engines and machinery and not thinking your own personal safety? Here, shake hands with danger.
Eagle 43 says teeth for eyelashes. Yes, teeth for eyelashes. Yeah, Eagle 43. Unfortunately, I have once again given into my Doc Savage addiction. I bought 10 new Doc Savage books, but they're on sale. They're on sale for $5 each. So, but it will give me plenty of reading to do for the next couple of months, so I don't feel too bad. I don't feel too bad. Let me see here. Eagle 43 says 10. What does 10 refer to? The number of books I bought? So I'm trying to get... Oh my gosh. What did I do here? Okay. I'm trying to get as much done on this as possible, but I think I'm getting tied up in the details and not focusing on the big picture. It is what? 4:49 right now, so I've been doing this for an hour. It doesn't seem like I've gotten much done. I know I have, but I got some done, but I don't know. Details are slowing me down. Eagle 43 says, my eyes are acting up. I've been reading The Sixth Gun Gorilla Pope recently. That gorilla is chasing down the bandits who killed his friend. Yeah, you don't want to make a gorilla angry, because when it catches up with you, it will not be gentle. Ooh. All right. Let's see.
To what new horizons can we look now? Where are tomorrow's opportunities? The frontiers of the future are not on any map. But now, what's ahead of us?
Got the outlines for that. Think. Brain. Eagle 43 says it feels like a Western and a jungle story mixed in one. Yeah, well, I guess it would seem like that if it's about a gunslinging monkey. Eagle 43 says, if you were to make a museum, what would be in it? What would be in a museum that I made? I don't know. I do not know what would be in a museum that I made. I don't know. Probably a mishmash of things. Things that I'm interested in. So it'd be 1,000 different things that probably have no connection to one another. If I were making a museum. Things that I wanted to save for posterity. Sorry, let's see. I think I'm gonna have to give my eyes a little more rest this weekend because I'm still feeling it from the last several days. I'm getting some serious eye strain here. It's not good. If you're an artist, you need to take care of your eyes, folks. Just feeling out where the shadows are going right now. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry. It's almost 5 o'clock, so it's been a little over an hour. So I got about an hour left. Hey Yash, how you doing? Good seeing you. Hope you're doing good, Yash. So yes, you see how far Todd McFarlane's statue or toy has gotten since I guess it's been on sale for about a year and a half, a day and a half, maybe a day. It's been on sale. Thanos versus Darkseid, who wins? Well, realistically, Darkseid should win, but I would say without the stupid Infinity Gauntlet as a cheat, Darkseid would win. But Yeah, I think has he raised $1 million yet? Todd McFarlane on his reissue of his Spawn figure. Yes, says all that trash on Kickstarter. I'll check. Oh, pardon me. Yeah. Over $1 million. Dang. You can go, Todd McFarlane. $1,006,437. I will just take the $6,437 of that over $1 million that he's raised. That would cover Secret Comics Presents. I would happily take that small amount off of Todd's hands. So it's pretty cool. It's very good. I'm glad he's doing well. He did. Is he related to Seth MacFarlane? No, they're spelled differently. It's like George Reeves and Christopher Reeve. Similar names, similar last names, but they are spelled differently, and that they are not related. Yash says he did create Spawn though. Gotta give him credit. Spawn is awesome. Well, I don't know. As a character, I don't think Spawn is that awesome. I just think that Todd, like I said, he's been a smart businessman over the past, you know, what is it? When did he create Spawn? Early 90s, so it's been 30 years now. Almost 30 years. About 30 years since he created Spawn. So, yeah, I mean the character itself is kind of boring. I don't find Spawn that interesting, but he has been able to, you know, inspire a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people grew up with Spawn. You know, there are millions of kids or adults now who grew up with Spawn, and they're the ones who are buying this toy now on Kickstarter. I mean, these aren't like. I mean, these are old fans of Spawn who are buying this. These aren't kids purchasing this. These are adults in their 30s and 40s. So, you know, he was smart. He didn't water down the character over the course of time. And the comic book is still ongoing. I think it's the longest running comic book, independent comic book. It's the longest running independent comic book, I think. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember. Hey, Alpha Redneck Gaming's here. How you doing? Great seeing you. Heartbreaker says Tom McFarlane is basically a legend. He can do anything. Yeah, he has earned his stripes, definitely. And I think he's more respected than the other founders of Image in a certain way. I mean, I think Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld, their street cred in terms of a lot of things has been diminished over the decades due to various things. But McFarlane has maintained his credibility with a lot of people. So he's able to pull off something like this. Like I said before, I doubt if Jim Lee or Rob Liefeld could pull off a Kickstarter like that the way Todd McFarlane did. It's because people hold him in such esteem. Swamp Thing versus Lobo, who wins? I would say Swamp Thing. I mean, Lobo, he can I guess come back from the dead basically, as long as there's like a cell still existing, whatever that's sort of Wolverine knockoff power is. But Swamp Thing would win. I just became a Spawn fan, says Heartbreaker. A few weeks ago, since I finished watching the HBO show, now all I want to do is read the comic books. I think other than Stan Lee, he's probably the most respected person in all of comics. I wouldn't say that, but among the Image creators, he is. I would definitely say yes. Lobo ate an entire city and pulled a star as big as the sun with his chain. That's interesting. But Swamp Thing can control all plant life, on Earth and in space. So I think that he would win in a fight against Lobo. I mean, Swamp Thing can eat like a whole planet, I guess, if he wanted to. How do you eat a city? I'm most Lobo, so. I guess it's a dumb question when you're dealing with Lobo. It's like whatever the writer wants him to do, he can do. Hey, Heartbreaker, you take care. Go take a shower. You enjoy that shower. Yosh says to keep your immune system strong during coronavirus time. Shower once every other day, not every day. Don't clean your earwax or nose hairs too often. Okay. Live like a slob. Don't brush your teeth. Don't comb your hair. Roll in mud. really need to. Ah, my gosh, these eyes of mine are. I wish you could. Well, I shouldn't say that because I'm lucky I can see it all, but I wish you could trade in your eyes and get them repaired or something. 'Cause these are like really giving me problems. I apologize if most of the art is off screen. It's just I'm trying to. It's not what I wanted, but do the best you can. Alright. Whatever. Zimbo says, I did laser eye surgery in year 2000. I'm very glad I did. I went from over -6 to -1.75. Yeah, I asked about that. It would not work in my case. My eyes are too screwed up. So, and it would have damaged my my close range eyesight, for detail work. So I was like, oh well. So I am stuck. So I just have to be thankful for what I have rather than complaining about what I don't. Getting there, getting there, getting there. Spotting blacks. Chicks dig glasses. I don't mind the glasses. It's just my eyes are weak. So, and when they hurt when I don't get enough sleep, or even if I get enough sleep, if I use them too much, you know, I get eye strain and they end up aching. I end up getting eye headaches, and it's like it's a pain in the butt. And then when I try drawing, everything's either too blurry or it burns, or I just can't focus on what I want to focus on. So it's like I want to lay down a line. It's like I'm like trying to figure out exactly where my pen or brush is supposed to go, because I can't really see the tip clearly. So it's a pain. Leave it. You're gonna mess it up more. Yush asks, who is your favorite comic book artist of all time? You can only pick one. My favorite of all time? I can only pick one. I don't know. My favorite of all time. I'll say Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. If I had to pick one. Because he's a very, very cool artist, and he's a very nice person, and his art is very iconic. If you probably don't know who he is by name. If you've ever bought a lunchbox, or wore underoos, or had a bedspread or notebook or whatever, any sort of merchandise with Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, any of those characters on it, any of the DC characters in the 70s, 80s, or 90s, probably even today, the artwork on it was done by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Great artist. Has done tons of books for DC, Spanish comic books. I mean, it's just, the guy's like a legend. And his art, I mean, he's the one who did the literal guidebook for how to draw every DC character in their stable for all the merchandising. So let's see. Who do you think? So, do you think he's the most talented artist ever? No, no. I mean, you just asked me who my favorite is. It has nothing to do with who the most talented is. I mean, there are tons of talented artists out there. But I have no idea who the most talented is. You know, but Travis Charest, I think, is extremely talented. But I mean, you know, he doesn't even work in comics anymore. And I don't even think did he work for Marvel and DC? I think he did Hawk and Dove for like a New York second for DC Comics back in the 80s. And then he started working for Image. He worked for Wildstorm Studios for a while. I don't even know if he's in comics anymore, but he's a brilliant artist. So, you know, it's hard. Like I said, I mean, being talented and just being my favorite are two different things. You know, it just. I mean, I think what's his name is extremely talented as well. Alan Davis, really talented artist, really good solid writer. I mean, I think he's as good a writer as he is an artist. I don't think he gets nearly enough credit for his writing. So yeah, there are a lot of talented people out there. So I don't know if they can like narrow it down to like one. Yesh says, yeah, Travis Charris Wildcat stuff is really good art. Yeah, it is. Really, really, really skilled artist. It's a shame that he kind of disappeared. But I mean, I just maybe I just haven't kept track of him. But I don't think he's been doing mainstream comics. The only thing I've seen from him over the past 20 years has been his Space Girl webcomic, which I would see intermittently. So because if he did a book on a regular basis, I would buy the heck out of that thing. Josh says you should check out Raulo. I can't pronounce his name. Caceres, great art. Also Gabriel Andrade, or whatever. Yeah. I mean, like I said, a lot of good artists out there, and it's just too many for me to keep track of. Now, this is not. gotta stand up for a second. Alright, let's see. Looks like this thing won't get done in by 6 o'clock, but I'll do as much as I can. And if you did live reviews of your favorite comic books, you can get a lot more viewers. Live comic book and statue reviews I watch usually have over 150 viewers. You got tons of comics. My comics are older. I don't have any new comics really. I do reviews on comics every once in a while when I buy them. So, you know, as I get them in the mail, it just depends on the comic book. Some comic books, I don't. It just depends. Some comic books I really don't want to review. You know, I just want to enjoy them and not criticize them or critique them. So, you know, I sort of do it as I feel inclined to. Alright, back to it. Ugh. Believe it or not, despite my complaining, I actually enjoy drawing. Hey Yash, you take care. Hope you have a great weekend.
don't know. All we got is suspects. My job, find out who.
Eagle 43 says Evan drew an eyelid with teeth for eyelashes. That is creepy.
He makes printed films. He handled this print. Then there's Smith. He's a film distributor. He sent the print to the station. And Brown. He's film director of the station. And Harris, projectionist at the station. I only had that print long enough to drag her up. We don't know. All we got are suspects. My job, find out who. My job, find out who. Somebody's guilty. Maybe all of them together. What if they're stitching their stories? We're stuck in a pretty crime. It happens. More than you think.
It doesn't look too bad. Let's take all the pencil lines out. It's not horrible. It's not horrible.
What you get in a high point bed is best described as presence. A feeling of life and nearness is amazing. Weren't you heard I don't know anyone else? That's
It's 5:54 right now. So I've been drawn for, is that, about 2 hours now. Started right before 4. So and this is gonna be a little while before I'm finished. So I think I'm gonna cut it short, and then I'll work on this off stream later on. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today while I try to finish it, and hopefully it wasn't too boring for you. Let me just finish this last chain. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. There we go. This is it for now. I probably, like I said, I'll probably do this off stream and finish this drawing at some point in the future. But this is Spawn, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching me try to finish it. Let's see, I'll probably be live streaming again next week, probably next week, Monday maybe. Not sure. I have a bunch of other jobs that I'm trying to finish, and I can't really live stream them because they're for clients, and clients usually don't want you showing what you're doing for them until they're ready to present them to the public. So, but I will be continuing to draw Nasser's comic, Nasser Rabadi's comic, Secret Comics Presents. The link for that is in the description down below, and also in the ticker that's scrolling past you at the bottom of the screen. Please go to that website, secret-comics.com, and back the book, support the book. You can buy a copy for as little as $8 for a signed copy, and you can go all the way up to buying original page of art from the book. You know, purchasing a tier where you will be drawn in the book itself as a character. So yeah, I encourage everybody to go to secret-comics.com and support the comic book that I'm currently drawing with Nasser Rabadi. I think there's 33 days left in the campaign. The campaign ends May 12th, and I just want to encourage everybody to support it as soon as possible, because more people who back it sooner rather than later, the more money the book will ultimately raise, and you know, generally the better it looks to other people who might be interested in backing it. And also, if you can, please share out the link to the comic book to your friends and neighbors on social media. That would be greatly appreciated. But anyway, I'm gonna get going, and just want to wish all of you a very happy Good Friday, a happy Easter, a happy Passover, and I hope you all have a great weekend. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, click the bell for notifications of future videos, make sure the notifications are set for all, and give this live stream a thumbs up before you take off. Okay? Well, anyway, you guys take care, and I will talk to you later. Alright? Stay out of trouble. Bye-bye.